Come this weekend, Liverpool host Aston Villa at Anfield. Hopefully a return to form. The games are coming thick and fast. Will Arne last the distance towards the end of the Premier League? Hopefully we're there or thereabouts. We are massively behind. We've lost, 6 and 7 games? Coming thick and fast. All the bad form is in the past. Sure, let's look forward to a bright future. So through thick and thin, we always want Liverpool to win because we're Liverpool fans and that rhymes and you know it. Hello, Mia. Come here. Hey there. Liverpool there.
I'm here. I love Liverpool. Come on, Liverpool.
There's Mia. She's the biggest Liverpool fan there is. Triple me, Mia.
That's me. Good evening.
Good evening. She knows all about Unai Emery. Good evening indeed. So yes, through thick and thin, what it means to be a Liverpool fan is we always want Liverpool to win. And we've got Aston Villa, Real Madrid and Man City on the horizon. It's a great way to get the fans back on side. And I hope Arne can do it. So I'm going to go through the tactical analysis because this is a channel Substance in Abundance and Aston Villa's setup should be very, very familiar by now. There's only really 1 or 2 places in question in how they're set up. So I'm going to go through the Aston Villa lineup right here as Triple Me Mia is giving me all of the Final Fantasy and RPG coasters. So it's going to be Emi Martinez back in the fray, World Cup winner, slightly erratic, good goalkeeper, Esri Konsa, and most likely Pau Torres in the middle as well. It could be Tyrone Mings, Ming the Merciless, not Simon Mignolet, Ming the Merciless. Mercilessly releasing. She's got Mikan. This is sweet spring orange. Really delightful. Usually green, but now it's a bit orangey. There you go. So yes, not Ming the Merciless, Simon Mignolet mercilessly letting the ball into the goal for Liverpool. No, he's okay, really. Luca Digne on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, Matty Cash. Now, Matty Cash was a game-winning condition against Manchester City. We've got to be careful with forays into our third because he's actually quite creative for fullback, you know. Good all-around player. Now, this is the thing. Luca Digne at left-back. If Mo Salah can't get the best of Luca Digne, then we're in massive, massive trouble because Digne is not a great defender. He's a great delivery of the ball from the wide places. Great delivery. Experienced French defender. But of all left-backs in the league, if you want Mo Salah to come back to form, you put him against Luca Digne because Digne can't defend 1v1 for love nor toffee. And I'm talking about toffees when he was at the bitter Blues Everton. So, Mo Salah, is he a game-winning condition? We'll get into it in the game-winning lineup. But in the middle, it will be Kamara and Onana. Not Titi Kamara. What a name, Titi Kamara. Oh, good old Titi back in the day for Liverpool, right? Onana. Kamara. Oh, Onana. Yes, Onana. Because Onana means to let one rip from the back end in Japanese. Okay, up front, well, in the attacking space, it'll be Morgan Rogers, right? It'll be obviously Ollie Watkins as well, John McGinn, and one space left. This is the big question mark. Donyell Malen, who some people wanted. Oh, he's so hit and miss, hot and cold. If you thought Cody Gakpo was one-dimensional, Donyell Malen is the ultimate one-dimensional. He's like 6 out of 10 in everything. I don't think he's particularly prudent or specialist in anything. Or Jadon Sancho. She wants Mentos sweets. Where did you find Mentos? She always finds the snacks in my room. I hide them, but she always finds them. She can swear she's the calorie queen. Oh my god, she said she found one more. She did. She found one more Mentos. Okay, but only one dake, ne? She's saying she only eats 1 pack and then she won't have a stomachache. That's right, we taught her well. Maximum 1 sweets. There we go, okay? So the one spot up for grabs, Donyell Malen, Jadon Sancho or Guisand, right? Guisand, the big money signing, hasn't really hit the ground running, doesn't really do much. Physical attributes, yes, hasn't really picked up the pace of the game in the Premier League. Sancho is very, very limited at the moment, off form. He does 1 or 2 good things, but it's just, how can you have a playmaking winger who doesn't get the ball and he's not fast? And his attitude and training discipline is out there as well, right? And I don't think Harvey Elliott, is Harvey Elliott eligible? Yeah, it's unlikely that Harvey Elliott will be given a nod anyway. Like, Unai Emery doesn't rate him. He didn't want him, apparently. Unfortunately, Buendia out for Aston Villa is a big plus for us. Now, traditionally, Ollie Watkins, I think Virgil van Dijk and Konate will eat him up for toast because a physical striker who isn't particularly skillful or creative, just runs hard and shoots on the angle or makes willing runs in behind as well. Traditionally, Ollie Watkins, Dominic Solanke, this type of striker, Van Dijk, and Konate eat up like breakfast. Fabinho, the Dyson in front of him, yes, no chance whatsoever. But now with current form Van Dijk, who's liable to sticking a leg out, and Konate, who's 6s and 7s, which way did he go? Can't go with the flow. Mo, no connection. Yo. Like a yo-yo. They're just binging and bopping in and out of our defense and then scoring a goal in the opening half. We don't want that whatsoever. So yeah, unfortunately, Ollie Watkins will cause a bit of a nuisance because yes, we don't have the confidence to attract the off-the-ball runnings because unfortunately Gravenberch is tasked with not only holding the 6, he is Arne Slot's dream 6 and passing laterally and inviting the press, but also breaking the midfield. He's tasked with breaking the midfield press, the mid-block, by turning a man in midfield, which leaves a massive gap. Who covers for Gravenberch? Well, unfortunately, it's Konate at the moment because Mo Salah won't come back and cover for him because Mo Salah doesn't cover for anyone. We'll get onto that in a second. So, who do I think will line up in the Liverpool lineup? In the absence of Alisson Becker, Mamardashvili. In front of him, Van Dijk and Konate. Could Joe Gomez come in for Konate? It's unlikely. Konate's been rested, his first choice. And Slot is putting his reputation. She keeps telling me she's only going to eat one candy. She's not going to eat one. She already eaten 2. I saw it. Anyway, in front of him, Gravenberch, okay? On the right-hand side, it's between Joe Gomez and Connor Bradley. Now, Joe Gomez would give us defensive solidarity, but who plays off the left? Who's going to play off the left for Aston Villa, right? Will it be Sancho? Will it be Donyell Malen? Will it be Guisand? I think Connor Bradley will have free reign in this game because Connor Bradley is given attacking license and he has to be the legs and the movement in and around Mo Salah, who will obviously play because Slot ain't got the guts to drop Mo Salah. He thinks he's the best player in the team, but he doesn't build a team around him like traditional Liverpool would have built around him to give Mo Salah the volume chances, but he doesn't deserve the volume chances right now because of his current form. But with Mo Salah there, is a detriment unless you build around him. Now, Mo Salah can be epic. If he can get back to form, he's had a week's rest now to get his head clear of all the social media malarkey. Obviously, he was upset of Diogo Jota's passing the first game. But look, this Liverpool, life goes on, and Jota would want us to do well and perform well as well. So we can't use Diogo Jota as an excuse. Don't hide behind that. Be your own man and man up and face the music. You are representing Liverpool. This is your life, your passion, your job. And everyone would love to have that job as well. So understandably affecting everyone, but no excuses whatsoever. Connor Bradley needs to provide the legs in and around Mo Salah. He can't be holding back, which means that Konate and Gravenberch have to have a bias for the right-hand side to cover Connor Bradley, supporting Mo Salah with the undercutting runs and the overlapping runs as well. However, on the left-hand side, Robertson should come in because Milos Kerkez has been under fire, and I don't like how Van Dijk is giving him those evil stares. He's a captain, for goodness sake. He's got to put the arm over the shoulder, teach him what to do, bring him back into line, and help him out and support him. That will do no good for nobody. When Carragher pushed over Alvaro Arbeloa, we lost one of our best inverted fullbacks of all time at Liverpool. He was amazing. He pocketed Lionel Messi in the Real Madrid match, right? And off he went to Spain to do amazing things for Real Madrid because, yeah, Carragher's ego gets in the way. Big boss, hot head, car spitting and all that kind of stuff. How can people forget that? I don't get it. Yes, not a great representative. Nothing against him as the player, but as the man, he tried to get Benitez out as well when Benitez was dropping him for right reasons because Agan Skirtle were the next generation as well. Tasty, yeah? Tasty, yes. So, yes, always respected Carragher as the player, as the person, not so much. Anyway, lunchtime. Yeah, no, yeah. Sensei. Robots. Caramel, proper spicy, yo. You love caramel, yeah? Back into the lineup. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai comes in. Szoboszlai has got to get a handle on Onana, okay? In the back, Onana spreading the ball around, Kamara as well being the legs. We have to compete with him, with Szoboszlai in there. Now, McAllister played in midweek in the cup match, which gives us an indication that he will not start this match, which means it's going to be Curtis Jones or Wataru Endo. And against Aston Villa, I'd love Wataru Endo to man-mark McGinn and track Morgan's runs as well, because McGinn is the playmaker between the lines and Morgan Rogers is the final coup de grace to bring the ball spearheaded through behind the lines, right? Great late ball runner. It reminds me a little bit of Marek Hamšík in the way that he can get into those positions, penetrating runs as well, maybe like Dejan Stankovic back in the days, Pavel Nedved, that kind of player. We've got to keep an eye on McGinn and Morgan Rogers because they are the game-winning conditions for Aston Villa in the absence of Emi Buendia, and they're the funnel into Ollie Watkins as well. Now, that means it's Gravenberch, who, if he can pass fitness, is good. Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones. That means Curtis Jones and Gravenberch potentially in the base. But you can only play Curtis Jones if you drop Florian Wirtz, unless you're happy to go with Wirtz on the left-hand side. Now, on right back for Aston Villa, Matty Cash, he loves to bomb forward. But Cody Gakpo, with his threat coming inside, can pen him in. I think Cody Gakpo matches up well against Ezri Konsa as well. And Gakpo and Wirtz obviously didn't play midweek. But does that mean it's between Curtis Jones, Florian Wirtz, and Cody Gakpo? Yes, it does. Now, for me, Curtis Jones has played phenomenally well in midweek. Gravenberch is Slot's desired 6. If Slot is adamant to play the system, Gravenberch comes in at the 6. Curtis Jones partners him in the base. But it could be Szoboszlai partnering Gravenberch at the base as well, allowing Florian Wirtz to let rip at the 10 position. But if Florian Wirtz is deployed at left wing, then it means that it's going to be Dominic Szoboszlai in the 10 and Curtis Jones in the base as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how Slot sets up, and that will tell us a lot about how he wants the game to be won. If the game is to be won by inside forwards darting in, then it's Ekitike dropping into the top of the diamond, so Mo Salah can go on the diagonal and Cody Gakpo can go on the diagonal like Firmino, Mane and Salah. But if Arne Slot puts his hope in Hugo Ekitike to be the game winner, to be the maestro scoring, or Florian Wirtz to be the maestro scoring, then I would expect Florian Wirtz to be built around, in which case Florian Wirtz either gets a free roll on the left or free roll in the 10 position, and Curtis Jones, Dominic Szoboszlai and Gravenberch do the legwork. You could even have a system, and this is why it might be worthwhile putting Florian Wirtz on the left-hand side. Dominic Szoboszlai plays left wing for Hungary and he's in game-winning condition, long shots cutting inside, delivering to the back post, crosses to the back post, shots coming in from the whips as well. If you put Dominic Szoboszlai on the left wing, it allows Milos Kerkez or Andy Robertson to continuously go forward, bomb on forward and deliver from the wide areas, with Szoboszlai and Wirtz occupying the 10th position. And what that allows you to do as well is Dominic Szoboszlai can press from the advanced 10th position really, really effectively and disrupt Onana. They haven't got Tielemans. Tielemans is out for this match, which is good as well because he's a dynamo in midfield. Very technical Belgian player as well. Didn't quite reach up to his potential, but I always love me some Yuri Tielemans. Onana and Kamara need to be pressed at the base, and there's no better person than Dominic Szoboszlai. And if we turn them higher up, game pressing and turn them up, and we need to play with intensity here, none of this waiting, holding, inviting the press, forcing them to come to us and try and pass between the lines to our midfielders before we go out wide. Arne Slot needs to press him from the off, and he needs to give Anfield a reason to cheer and shout and sing out loud to show that he is the shiny one, show that he hasn't lost the plot. He is Arne Slot, Premier League winning manager. Get the intensity up, get in their face. None of this zonal positioning, half-court press malarkey crap that actually doesn't work anyway because they've scored through our mid block and they've scored through our low block with a diagonal, with a knockdown. I don't want no Ollie Watkins long diagonal knockdown to an on-rushing Rodgers who takes it with one touch past our defence and slots it past Mamardashvili. I don't want it hit down into Luca Digne or Matty Cash or John McGinn to hit one on the knockdown past Mamardashvili, but they probably won't because Mamardashvili is a good long shot stopper. It's just on the angle and within the perpendiculars of the goal when they shoot across, obviously behind our defence, it's hard to stop anyway. So I don't want none of that. I don't want none of this. And in order to stop them getting the ability to hit that long diagonal in and behind to get a knockdown, to win the second ball, we must press them everywhere. Mano a mano. I don't think this Aston Villa team are fit enough and can live with intensity if we go right at them. No control, no Dutch control, no WM 3-2-3-2 or 2-3-2-3 formation, holding position, going through the centre before going out wide. None of this predictability. You go for the throat, you go at them with intensity from the first minute. None of the containment in the first half. You go at them. If we lose fighting and clawing and scratching at the chance to compete and fight for second balls, I actually don't mind because it shows development and character and a willingness to fight fire with fire and tactically show that we have a system that can compete in terms of competing for physicality and energy levels, kind of like a Jurgen Klopp team, but even more so a Liverpool team, because this is what Liverpool do, especially at home. We congest and we suffocate the opposition and we get the ball back and we attack. None of the slow, patient build-up. And if they go over low block, then you challenge the low block by hitting the ball quick to feet of Ekitike, quick to feet of Mo Salah, and you get players in support of him, in and around of him, tiki-taka, quick play, interchange, Conor Bradley round the outside, Conor Bradley underlapping. I'm getting a bit too excited here. Whew, I need the star power. I'm going to get the mushroom up. I need to destroy this block to get the Kumo cloud to fly above in the sky. And look, 1 up, extra life. I love this Gelato Pique. Gelato Pique needs to sponsor the show, man. I love me some Gelato Pique. This has got good stuff on the back as well, look. Speaking of good stuff, Football Manager, the next variant, 2026, comes out next week, right? If I live stream Football Manager and showed you how Coach Sai, Miyazaki Man, a Liverpool fan in Japan, Coach Sai would coach this Liverpool team to victory, because what a roster, what a squad filled to the brim with talent this season. If I live streamed Football Manager from the off, my season in the making, not a season on the brink, a season of brinksmanship to win it all, would you watch me? Would you want to watch me analysing, explaining what I'm doing, tactical setup, Segundo Villaro, the Mazzala positions, the registrars, the halfbacks, the anchormans, the inside forwards, the inverted forwards, the striker, the shadow striker, the false nine, all this kind of stuff, trequartista. Would you watch me? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like on this video, this channel, Substance is Abundance, and I'll never let you down. Thank you for supporting so far. Mia's gone downstairs to have fun. I'm eating ramen in a bit as well. Yes, so it's going to be an exciting matchup. I hope the system's built around Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike has been our game-winning condition, our consistent scorer, our talisman, if you will. And Wirtz should be the talisman built around. So if you build around Wirtz and Ekitike, which is the partnership, because Isak needs a different setup with flashed balls across, whereas with Ekitike, you put the ball to his feet as quick as possible and you get in and around and support them. And I want Mo Salah to be a supporting cast member. He can turn it up. He can assist. He's got no assists, if I remember correctly, to Ekitike or Isak thus far. He needs to be the legs in and around Wirtz to be an extra option for Wirtz to quickly lay it off to Mo Salah. That sounds like a great ideal situation to get Mo Salah into space if he makes those intense off-the-ball runs instead of floating in the right wing, waiting for the ball where he can't do anything. I need Conor Bradley. If Mo Salah is to get the ball, I need Conor Bradley right there in Mo Salah's face, running off him, underlapping, overlapping, in front of him, give and go, 1-2, tiki-taka, whatever. I need Mo Salah to penetrate the penalty box area as a poacher, get in and amongst there. Back yourself to get the ball. Don't hold out the ball on the right wing space. Don't wait massively away from goal where you're no threat, no danger, no power shot whatsoever. Get into the penalty area and let Conor Bradley have that space. If Conor Bradley's rampaging, you get close to Conor Bradley and play him in. If Wirtz is the game-winning condition, you go in and around Wirtz, rotate, go left side, go right side, go underneath, go in forward, go anywhere in and around Wirtz to give Wirtz the space to operate and that Wirtz can lay it off and flick it off to you so Wirtz can then get into the space. Get in and around the positions where Ekitike on the turn can find you darting into the penalty area, not holding position on the right. I do not want to see Mo Salah holding position on the right wing. Mo Salah will play come what may for sure, because Arne Slot is in love with Mo Salah, or Mo Salah's got dirty pictures of Arne Slot. Who knows? Yes, so Ekitike will start up front. It will be between Wirtz and Gakpo on the left. It could be Soboslai on the left as well, but it'll start in the middle. It could be Curtis Jones and Gravenberch holding on the base of midfield with Wirtz in the 10. My prediction for this match in terms of the lineup: Mamadashvili, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, Conor Bradley. I'd love Joe Gomez here. He can play as well. He can ball as well. He's got a good delivery from out wide. Maybe a better cross than Conor Bradley, but Conor Bradley gets up and down better. And if you play Mo Salah, you need Conor Bradley there, unless you're worried about Donyell Malen or Sancho or Guisan, but you shouldn't be. They're not great. Gravenberch will play in the 6. I think Curtis Jones gets unfortunately dropped. He shouldn't do, but Arne Slot loves Cody Gakpo, the Gakpo-Salah combination. Cody Gakpo on the left, Soboslai and Gravenberch at the base, Wirtz in the 10, Mo Salah right, Ekitike up front. I think we win this 2-0. I think we finally get a clean sheet. Arne Slot is under huge pressure. He sacrificed the cup game against Crystal Palace. We've lost 3 times in a row to Crystal Palace now. How disgraceful is that? We need to get back onto winning ways. Form, confidence, morale, boost. No more excuses. He's got 0 excuse. He's rested the players, prepared them tactically for this match. We're at Anfield as well. I do not want slow build-up. I do not want zonal pressing. I do not want them to invite the press. I want them intense from the off. No baiting and waiting first half to see what good evenings tactics are in their face. Go for the juggler, destroy them. Now, I have a little bit of a nasty feeling that with Real Madrid and Man City on the horizon, Arne Slot will not want the players to exert themselves and go all out gung-ho, but they need to. And it's only October. It's still October, 31st today. Go gung-ho, win the match, and then see your options for the next match. Real Madrid and Man City are not long ball teams. We do not have to contest second ball after second ball. We'll get the chance to intensely press them. And that's what Jesus up and Jesus crowd up as well. Fight for the right to be the Liverpool manager. Liverpool play in a certain way, and we respect opposition. We respect every game coming up. We need to get back to winning ways. I've had so many texts, so many DMs, so many Discord messages. Join the Discord if you haven't already, because that's where we chat Liverpool and other football and memes and fun stuff 24/7. It's free. It's good fun. Miyazaki Man Ichiban, it means the best. Unai Emery could throw up a surprise and instead of playing through the lines, play long balls from Digne into Ollie Watkins, play long balls from Matty Cash into Ollie Watkins, in behind the space. Doesn't matter. You heard Federico Chiesa. We're ready for all comers, all situations. And if they want to play the long balls and fight for the second balls, we fight for the right to show we are Liverpool and that we are better than the opposition. And that's what it means to be a Liverpool player. I love Federico Chiesa. He's going nowhere. He's 28 years old. He's coming to fitness and prominence. I hope he continues to make an impact. That Arne just cannot drop him. Arne, what you got on Endo and Gomez and Chiesa? Don't get it. I'm still a fan of the shiny one. Tactical, brilliant. Premier League winning manager, 1 out of 1. Don't sacrifice the cup games again. Go with intensity. Give the fans something to shout about. Get the fans back on side. The season's not over. Still 3 potential cups to win. Premier League, Champions League, and FA Cup. No more excuses. No more hiding. This is it. Prove that you're a Rinus Michels and that you're not a Louis van Gaal, even though he was okay. Especially not a Ten Hag. Especially not a Frank de Boer. Gerne means ciao.